Help support Friendo Club by going to patreon.com/Steven Larson or clicking join at youtube.com/Steven Larson. Access to bonus episodes, question threads for the Going In Raw podcast, and entry to our monthly wrestling predictions challenges. Join the Friendo Club today. Hey, Friendo, Steve here.
Hey, Larson.
And it's WWE draft season. This is so exciting because people are going to switch brands. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you think in the new era of Paul Levesque era, do you think he is going to inform the talent that are switching brands and are going to have their lives upended?
I would like to hope so.
In advance, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to hope so. That's kind of a major thing. You've been working for a year, Monday nights, you're on your schedule, you got your traveling crew, and then the night the draft happens, you learn it's all going to change?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
That's lame.
Maybe it'll be like a baby situation where the doctor will be like, "Do you want to know?" So he'd be like, "Do you want to have a surprise or do you want to know?" And they're like, "We're adults. What are you talking about? I need to make plans for stuff. I got mortgages."
I mean, they could have already bought flights and stuff for future tours. Come to find out they're not on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They got their refunds.
Lame.
Anyways,
Lame.
in this video, Larson, you are going to tell me
Well, I better wake up then.
5 suggestions for superstars or acts in the WWE that you would like to see go from the blue brand of SmackDown over to Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And
Correct.
we did a similar video to this where I did the same thing but going the other way from Raw to SmackDown. So you can check that video out probably right now. I don't know like what the order of this going up are going to be.
Who knows? I don't know. But at some point, they'll both be up. And here, just to preface, my picks exist in a bubble. They don't exist in the same universe that yours do necessarily.
No, my picks necessitated a whole, domino effect. So
really, yeah.
We're starting from scratch here.
Yeah, we're starting now rosters as they are.
Yes, absolutely.
Not supposing this happens in the same universe as Steve. So don't go into this thinking that's the case. So, first on my list, they've been stuck in a feud with the LWO for a very long time. Maybe it's over now. I don't know. But I feel like all parties kind of need to move on. I'm talking about Legato del Fantasma. They've been in a feud with Ray and Crew for months now. They just came out the losing end of that tag match at WrestleMania. Santos and Dom did. And so send them over to Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
The common theme of a lot of these moves is what? Fresh matchups. And here's the thing. Andrade at least signed a Raw contract. Let's see if he stays on Raw. Then you get a feud between Santos and Andrade. Gives Andrade something to do. Gives Santos something to do. And the way the brand split exists, not very strict, you could still have the LWO show up. And if Judgment Day remain on Raw in my universe, unlike Steve's, then you still got the Dom, Andrade, and now Santos dynamic playing out. That could all be really fun.
Yeah. I like this pick. I'll be honest. I think this is a good, solid pick right here. And yeah, like you said, fresh matchups. The LWO stuff at some point you feel it's going to kind of run its course. And
if it hasn't already.
And on top of that, the thing about the Legato is that, everybody there, they're all like terrific wrestlers. And Raw, you got more time, longer matches.
Indeed.
Who doesn't want to see a Santos match go from 7 minutes to 12 minutes?
Exactly. Here's the thing about the LWO. They're going to be so preoccupied with Carlito attacking Dragon Lee. That's going to be their focus, not Legato at this point.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Send Legato over to Raw.
Solid pick. Next.
I'm expecting high marks for all my picks because I think they're all really, really good.
Wow, entitled. Okay.
So next I got Pretty Deadly. They're not on SmackDown TV very much of late.
No, they're not.
They're not.
This is like you're choosing from the supplemental group.
But hear me out. So they lost a bunch of matches to New Catch Republic. They haven't really done much since. Imagine if they go over to Raw, you have them feud with Awesome Truth. That would be a lot of fun.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Okay.
That would be a really fun feud. I'm not really thinking much beyond that feud, but I think for that month or two might be pushing it, that they're feuding, it could be a lot of fun.
Okay, yeah. I like that you're going way down the card and looking for one feud for the Awesome Truth. So that's good.
Yeah.
No, I like it. You know what? It's showing that you're looking up and down the card. Won't get a high mark for this one, but I
think it's a solid pick nonetheless. And they got a great theme song. You got to hear that Monday
love their
nights.
theme song.
And maybe since the longer show, they can elongate their entrance a bit more of the theme.
That's good. That's good. They need to find something for them to do.
They do.
Yeah.
And there's more time to find that on Monday Night Raw because it's 3 hours as opposed to SmackDown only 2. More opportunities for them. They're an act that really benefits by showcasing their personalities.
True.
And they have not had time to do that of late on SmackDown. I think they will on Raw, though.
Okay. All right.
Even past the Awesome Truth feud.
I'm not anti that pick.
All right, next.
Next.
I think I'll get behind this one. So the World Women's Championship situation, now that Rhea's had to vacate, kind of up in the air. I think if you move Tiffany Stratton from SmackDown to Raw, you can get her in the title picture, I feel like, quicker given the situation now as opposed to SmackDown, where you know she's already setting a match with Naomi.
Yeah.
You got to think damage control, whether it's Io or Asuka or Kairi or Dakota Kai, one other shot at that title.
Yeah.
It feels like Bayley's going to be involved in stories for a while. And then that I know Tiffany stepped up to Bayley too, but have her get drafted to Raw. Liv wins that title. Tiffany steps up to her.
Yeah.
I got my sights set on that championship.
Yeah. Or if they have a face win it, then Tiffany, that might make sense as well. Yeah. Yeah. I don't hate that pick, especially, if you're going to keep Judgment Day on Raw. Rhea's going to need new and honestly bad guys to fight because Rhea, there's no way that she's going to come back as a bad guy.
No,
they can't. They're not even going to be able to pretend on that one anymore.
No,
you know,
no, they can't do the thing like they did with Seth when he came back from his knee injury years ago, where the first night, huge pop, and he kind of plays to it. The next night, he drops the super heel promo. You can't do that.
Yeah, no. Rhea's going to come back. She's going to be more popular than ever. Not going to be any shades of being a bad guy, but she'll still be that destroyer. And I feel like those personalities could clash really, really well. I like that one. That's a good one.
It's a good pick. These next two are home runs. I'm telling you, Steve.
Oh, we'll see.
Massive home runs. So next up, I got him, our true tribal chief. Put your ones up, Steve.
For who?
Him, Jim Uso.
Oh, Jim Uso. Him Uso. Yeah. Yeah.
Jimmy Uso. So he's out of Bad Bloodline. Solo seemingly kicked him out with help of Tama Tonga.
Yeah.
You got to expect Jacob Fatu to get involved in Bad Bloodline. Fate intervenes. Adam Pearce drafts him to Raw. That's where his brother is at. Jay Uso.
Oh, wow.
Jay wants Jimmy back. He's made that clear. Even before their match at Mania, he wants Jim back.
Yeah, he said, even after this match, I'm going to love you.
Yep. And so now Jimmy, probably head low, not feeling too great about himself, kicking his brother aside to stick with Bloodline, only to get kicked out of that.
Yeah.
He's probably feeling like a huge turd right now.
Oh, big turd. Yeah.
And so now he's in a situation where is he going to be able to go up to his brother and say, hey, my bad. I made a mistake. I love you. And reunite? Or is he going to be stubborn about it? There's an interesting story there to mine with the Uso brothers leading to the eventual reunion so they can take on Bad Bloodline.
Okay. All right. Okay. I like that. That's good.
Home run. It's a great pick.
It's a good pick. It's a good pick.
Great pick. My last one here, great pick. Certain home run. And it's Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. He gets drafted to Raw. Fate intervenes.
You said it so meekly. It's the Tribal Chief.
It's Fate intervenes again. Adam Pearce drafts Roman Reigns. So it forces good Bloodline all to be on the same show. It forces them to be around each other, deal with their problems. Seth is still on Raw in my universe.
Ooh.
Forces Roman to deal with that issue.
Dude, wait a second.
It's on the opposite brand as Cody, so we have to worry about Roman and Cody wrestling anytime soon.
Okay, so Cody's still on SmackDown. Okay.
Yes.
Jeez, Netflix is low. You're putting a lot on Cody's shoulders, man, because he's forced to carry SmackDown without Roman, the Usos. Wow.
He's got Bad Bloodline to wrestle.
He's got Bad Bloodline, yeah.
He's still got to deal with Bad Bloodline because the new
the
Tribal
final
Chief
boss
Solo,
could make his, okay.
The new Tribal Chief Solo plus the final boss, what do they say? They don't get their locker room back unless they get the title back. Solo's going to want that title because he wants that posh locker room. He doesn't want the broom closet.
That's his main motivation for Bad Bloodline.
I think so.
Yeah, it seems like it. Definitely.
But there's so many interesting story ideas if Roman's on Raw.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And then, of course, like the brand split's not. It's not hard, firm.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty nebulous. So
You know
if
who
there's
else?
some crossover, do it.
You know who else is still on Raw in your universe? The honorary Oos, Sami Zayn.
Correct. Sami Zayn's still there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff. You move Roman and Jimmy over to Raw. A lot of great stuff.
I don't like the hubris, to be honest with you. You're calling
it's a
your
home run
shot
pick.
before I've given your grades.
Come on, grade me, because I think there's going to be some stellar marks. Come on.
Grade
Legato,
me.
what do you give the grade for Legato? Hey, don't be shitty about it because I'm arrogant about my picks. I'm confident about my picks because they're good.
Well, no, I'll be shitty about it because you gave me an F on my video.
That was a terrible pick. That's why.
Legato. I can't give Legato much more than a solid. I do agree with your points. Good points. I can't disagree with the points. It's not a big move. So I'm going to say B.
That's fine.
It's
I'm
like
content with the
a
B.
move. Okay.
No,
yeah,
it's
B.
a solid move for depth on the 3-hour show.
Yeah, okay.
And I didn't expect it much more than that.
Okay. Don't be defensive.
Same with the next one. Pretty deadly.
Yeah.
You add a tag team for depth on Raw. You get some good feuds, especially with Awesome Truth. Has some great stuff. And give them, let me
Obsessed
finish,
with
more
this
time
feud,
for them to develop their characters on the longer show.
Okay, so this one I'm going to give you a pretty D because you only have 5 opportunities to make your cases here, and you go with pretty deadly out of everybody. You move
need to
pretty
move.
deadly.
My last two are really is going to make or break things. So
They're in the
fine.
supplemental draft. They're not
fine.
even real. They're barely on TV.
But they need to be on Raw because there's more time. They'll get on TV more.
D next.
Terrible. Next, Tiffany Stratton.
Oh, man, seeing her on Raw just feels weird to me. And she's already got a thing with Bailey going on right now. And to drop that, oof, I don't know.
Circumstances have changed over on Raw. You know, with Rhea having to vacate the belt, things are different now.
Yeah, but also, okay, here's the thing. And this is a genuine criticism. Tiffany's not going to get the title before Rhea comes back. She could get the title off of Bailey on SmackDown, but she ain't getting that title off of Rhea.
Well, here's the thing. I would put Tiffany high on my list if I were power ranking winners of the women's Money in the Bank.
Agreed, me too.
Her with that briefcase, so the possibility exists that she could do a surprise opportunist to cash in at any time.
Yeah, on Bailey. With Rhea,
Well, she couldn't do it on Liv.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if they'd want to. Like, they're not going to have a bad guy cash in on a bad guy. I don't think they're going to do that. I mean, Damian Priest is kind of like, I don't know if he's a good guy or bad guy. Drew's a bad guy, so like, I don't know. You can, but Damian, they've been playing up like a baby face.
Well, kind of. It's gone back and forth.
It has been back and forth. So that one, I'll be honest with you, I'm going to give it a C+. I'm not a fan of the move. Not a fan of the move.
All right.
But it's an out of the box thing, so I gave you a C+.
Jim Uso, going to Raw.
Yeah, him and Roman are A's, man. They're A's. You did good on that. I love that.
You're
I
darn
love
right
that
they're
idea.
A's.
I love the ideas. Don't do that. That makes you want to downgrade it. Don't do the home
You can't
run.
because they're good ideas, Steve. You can try to stick it to me, but at the end of the day, you got to have some logic behind your reasoning, and knocking me for those two, which are
Stop.
home runs, just because you're trying to stick it to me, ain't gonna fly.
They're good. They're
A's.
good
Thank
picks.
you.
They are very
They're
good
great
picks. And they're on Netflix. You got to $5 billion. You got to have Tribal Chief there.
Got that right. Put your ones up.
Put your ones up. Might be the last time we could do it. All right. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Check out the other one as well. And let us know what grades you give Larson for his picks in the comments below. Until next time, we'll see you guys around.
Goodbye.